All right, we are here for a fairy flower pour. It's been a minute since I did one, and I've been doing a lot of Larimars, and this pour reminds me of the Larimar, so I thought we'd do it. I also pulled out some old inks that I used to use. I am using J. Diction Professional Series Round Jug resin. It's a little thicker viscosity. It does work with this pour, so it should be good. I mixed up about 7 ounces of resin. I have 2 projects I'm working on, so I poured it out of that cup. So that's what I think I ended up having. I divided it amongst these 6 cups with a little less in this cup because I don't need too much of the mica powder. So my first cup, I used Liquitex acrylic ink yellow orange. And I just used 3 drops of that. I put 1 drop in my push cup. In my next cup, I used red oxide. 3 drops again. This one is more opaque. It's a little heavier. Then in my next cup, I used transparent burnt sienna. Then in my next cup, I used a scoop of Let's Resin Interference Mica Powder Gold. In my next cup, I put a pea-sized drop of Ocean White. I like using it for the fairy flower because it is heavy. Of course, I talked about this cup. All right, so I'm going to do this a little differently in that I think I'm going to put some mica powder in first. I wanted to put it down these edges. I don't know how it'll work out. You know me, I always think, let's do this. It seems like it would be easier than it is. I've dribbled some all over the place, but that's all right. We are doing this for fun, for stress reducing. All right, we may put more of that. We will see. All right, so next I'm going to do my colors. And I'm just going to pour them right on in. I'm not going to do anything special with them. And you could see that one's much more opaque. It's dribbling everywhere today. All right, do we want to do more gold mica powder? I'm gonna vote no. We're just gonna leave it like it is. It seems to travel on its own. With my fairy flower, I do pipe my white because it's the one with lots of drops, and I will tell you in the video what to forward to so you don't have to sit here and watch me drop. So this mold is much smaller than other molds I've done this with. So hopefully it won't take me as much time to do it. I did not wait for the resin to warm up. Let me give it a little hit of heat. Get rid of any bubbles I have that have formed. All right. Now I'm gonna cut it open before I start, right? A little tip off. Remember, since I didn't let it warm up, it is gonna drop out of here pretty fast. I am gonna do it right there, starting. Hopefully they don't fall too far that I can't see them. Sometimes when you use darker colors, they do tend to sink and disappear on you, which isn't as fun. Oh, they look like they're hanging out. That's good. Not doing these super close right now. Just blip it along. See how fast my mica powder is moving into the center? Got a little bit of bubbles in the center. Probably could have hit those with a little heat, but that's okay. All right, first round done. A little bit of push. I'm going back into the center and starting all again. The resin is warming up a little bit, so it's getting a little trickier to squeeze out of the bag. These are harder to see because I already have the rows of white in there. I feel like these are the safety whites anyway, in case the other ones didn't fall down. These will hopefully push some white to the bottom. Need to push it a little. I'm close to the edge now. Maybe a little more over here. All right, I think that's good for the white. And then another bit of a pour in the center. Didn't quite push it as far this time, but that's okay. It's thickened right up. All right, so I have some gold bits. Gotta find a scoop. Give it a shot of heat first. Little scoop of bits. Probably not going to be able to see them once they sink. So I hope we got it right. Let me just stand up and see if I can tell. That looks right, doesn't it? I'm just going to wait and see if any air pockets pop up from putting the crushed glass in, like that one. Most likely they'll go away on their own, but if they don't, I just give them a little hit of heat. All right, we'll be back when this is time to unmold. All right, we're back to see how this came out. I do like this side. I love this mold. It reminds me of a star, and that's why I think I usually do the colors that I do in it. This is by Julie Cuts, Pouring Your Heart Out, eBay store. All right, let's see if we got what we wanted. Oh yeah, look at that. And I love the mica powder there. Oh, that came out brilliant. I love that. Oh, it's so pretty.